What's up guys, TJ from Team Guyanese Gaming here. We're at the Fargo Regional with second place winner. What's your name?
I'm Dillon States. Played best deck of the format.
Oh yeah? What deck is that?
Definitely Altergeist.
Altergeist? How'd you like the deck?
It performed really, really well today. Worst matchup I think is Gouki, but still ended up winning.
Alright.
It's really good.
Let's just go right into it then.
Alright, so pretty standard monster lineup. 3 Marionetter. It's a lot of people like to lead with this card. That's probably wrong. You want to lead with Seek. This is a really good mid-game card.
For sure.
And as the game progresses, it's probably actually the best card in the deck. Just recurs you so much advantage for free. 3 of the reason this deck is good. Multi-figure. You resolve this turn 1. It's amazing. This and Impermanence is basically game.
Yes.
I got that twice this tournament, and each time the game was over in 5 minutes.
Should be.
Going in, you got 3 Seek. This is probably the best normal summon going first. Just Link Rebo, get this guy, immediately win.
Right.
Super good. Plus, it's probably, honestly, the best removal in the format. Doesn't destroy.
Yep.
Just saying. I think it does target, but only fall.
For sure.
2 of the Bounce. You can't play anymore because it's dead in your hand. You can't play any less because Desires is a card. But 2 is perfect. The ratio is not going to change anytime soon. 1 horse. Horse is there to make sure you don't die.
Searchable. Really good.
Moving into hand traps. 3 Ash Blossom Joyous Spring.
How is this?
As far as hand traps go, I would definitely say this is the best one in the format. It hits too many things. It's not too good against Sky Striker, but it can hit so many things. They just keep playing through it. But I feel that as long as you don't get Afterthought, this card's going to stop so many things.
Yeah. Did you play any FTK today?
Today, not a real FTK, just one OTK deck.
Nice.
For the FTK, for anything that wants to go into the grave, 2 Bell. It's really good against Thunder Dragons. It's really good against Rematch. It has implications against almost every single deck. So I definitely think you should be playing this. I would have played it at 3, but I honestly didn't have the room.
Sure, for sure. So it performed well today?
It performed very well.
Okay.
Again, if I had the 3rd one in the side, it would have came in. 3 copies of Secret Village.
Was this card good?
This was very good. I played Pure today, and it shut them out. I played Dinosaurs, shut them out. Gokis, shut them out.
Okay.
It's a really good card. I definitely think you should be playing it at 3, especially in Altergeist. And the reason you play all these cards at 3 is 3 Pot of Desires.
Consistency. I like
Consistency. A lot of people play this at 2. The math doesn't back it up. Play it at 3. It's really good at 3. You technically shouldn't banish everything you have.
Facts. If you're playing a lot of 3-0s anyway.
Definitely a lot of 3-0s. That's it for spells. Nothing too fancy. Moving into traps. 3 Spoofings.
Best one.
The only thing that would make this card better if it said Altergeist Spoofing.
Yes.
It's an amazing card.
God.
You leave this on field, and it's never a big enough threat for them to get rid of because we're dealing with your bounce and with your protocol. But it's such a good card that they want to get rid of.
Right.
Just too much free advantage. Going in, 2 protocols. You'd think 2 isn't right because you're playing 3 Desires, but it's such a searchable card that you're never going to miss the 3rd one.
Okay.
Something I would consider bumping up 1 more is I only played 1 Manifestation, and when I banished this off Desires, it hurt a lot.
Yeah.
It's a really good card. But the same thing, it's so searchable and it's dead in your opening hand that 1 or 2 is probably right.
Okay.
3 of, honestly, this is an Altergeist trap.
Infinite Impermanence.
Infinite Impermanence.
Broken
I don't
card.
know why they made this a card, because the fact that you can start playing your turn, and I can just drop this, and then get a multi-picker, and then a bounce, and your turn's over, and then I draw my first card. That's just not fair. It's super
insane. It's free pluses.
Honestly, and it's not even a once per turn. What's up with that? It's super good.
Unreal.
2 Heavy Storm Duster.
How was this?
This was amazing in the main. A lot of people decided definitely main deck this card. Besides OTK or FTK, which is probably going to get a hit. It does so much.
Good against back row decks.
It stops the mid-rank field. It stops Altergeist, Sky Striker, Trickstar. It's not that great against Burning Abyss, but that's what this is for.
Right.
Moving away from this, you have 3 I Say No.
Solemn Strike seems pretty good. How did that perform today?
Honestly, it wasn't that great.
Not good?
Maybe it's just because time is a thing, but every time I activated this card, I stopped something good and then proceeded to worry that, oh no, I have 10 minutes left.
Right.
So it did great, but definitely side these out going into your later games because paying that life is not great.
Right.
Especially because 1 warning and 1 judgment
Oh yeah, you're playing the whole
The
brigade.
whole package. Warning's honestly cuttable. This I should have put as a second manifestation. I activated this one time and it hurt.
Okay.
Strike and Judgment do the job for you. There's barely a time when you would rather have this than these.
Did you ever stop any evenly matches with Judgment?
No, I actually had my evenly matched Judgment.
Nice. Nice.
Final card is Imperial Order. No Metaverse. I think that's honestly too much. You don't need it. The 2 Heavy Storm Dusters plus 3 Village and the 1 Order. That's enough for spells and traps.
For sure.
At least in the main.
So, anything else you would change besides the
Warnings to a manifestation?
Yep.
I think I'm going to test around with Trap Trick, but I do really like this build. It obviously did really well.
For sure.
I played Striker, Dino, Altergeist Mirror, Gouki, Thunder Dragons, and lost to Trickstar with Sanctum.
That's unfortunate.
Moving into the extra deck.
Extra deck right here.
It's going to be pretty basic for a little bit. Link Rebo, opening play, it's a god card.
Yeah.
Why is Melee Seeker level 1?
Free search.
Who knows? But it's amazing. 3 Hextia.
Best.
You never go into 3. But
Really?
when you want the 3rd one, you need it there, I think. So you have so much space in here that there's no point in not doing it. Yeah. This tournament, I've never gone into 3, but I've gone into 3 in the past.
Okay.
I don't think I'd cut it yet. The 1 Prim Banshee, I mean, if you have to summon this to out the Ultimate Falcon, you already lost.
Yeah.
But it's there just in case. You never know.
Okay.
Clara and Rushka, honestly, people say it's for rivalry. It's not for rivalry. It's for when they sphere mode you.
Yeah.
Sphere mode hurts Altergeist. Sided against us.
Okay.
But you give it to me, I don't want to give it to you back. It's going away. And then the Wee Witch, this is just to get rid of Inspector Border.
Generic link.
Super good. Nightmares. I bumped Phoenix up to 2 because spells and traps are annoying. I should know.
Yep.
And just the Cerberus for implications.
Yep.
Plus the 1 bounce away. This is a really good card too because there has been twice now when this card was going to kill me and
You bounce it back?
bounce it away and win the game.
Ooh, I
Super
see.
good.
That's pretty good.
A couple fun tech cards. Trisbania. So you would think this would be bad in Altergeist, but it's actually really good. And the reason is you know you're playing it, so you can set it up. So you just play down just 1 card you don't need, lure them in, go into it, blow them out. It's over. I didn't get to do it this tournament, but I've done it before, and I think it has really good implications.
Okay, alright.
Borreload beats us, so we have to beat it.
Yep.
Same thing, Borreload beats us, have to beat it. I was scared about Cyber Dragon, so I put this guy in. Honestly, Borrowsword would have been better, but if you play Cyber Dragons, this just says I win.
Right.
And it's a good card.
Alright, that's a 15 extra. Anything else you would add or take out?
Again, I might make the Fortress Dragon into a Borrowsword, but you rarely would even make it anyways. This is there just in case. It's a free side card.
For sure.
Side deck. The 3rd Heavy Storm Duster, just because I couldn't fit 3 in there. 3 actually might even be too cloggy, but who knows. 2 Droll. So
What was this sided for?
this is purely for FTK.
FTK.
It's really bad in Altergeist. It doesn't do you anything unless you're going to lose immediately. Sided in, try not to lose.
Right.
Impermanence and Ash can also hurt, obviously, for
Yeah.
Armageddon Knights and stuff, but
You main that. You main that.
I already mained those, and it'd be too cloggy to side anymore. 3 Inspector Border.
This card's busted.
It's busted. I played it once this entire tournament, and you watch the final feature match, you'll see it. A little bit of a misplay with it, but it's an amazing card. You have to play it in Altergeist. It stops basically everything. Your opponent has to use all their resources just to out 1 card, and you already have all your spells and traps set for avoiding.
From your throwaway cards from packs, see any of these cards?
3 barriers. This is
I'll
for
look
the
for it.
Thunder Dragon matchup. It has implications against Burning Abyss and Pendulum as well. Basically, if you're going to go first, this is a win more against Thunder Dragon. I played them, I 2-0'd. My opponent was great, but I never actually needed this, so I might actually take this out of the side, but it was there because I was scared.
Anything that you would change it into that you needed?
That's a really tough question. Mind Crush, I actually really love Mind Crush.
Mind Crush is a good card.
I wanted to main it at one point, but as I found more and more cards that I needed to put in, it just didn't make the cut. I might switch that up for Mind Crush in the future if Thunder Dragon starts dropping off.
For sure.
3 Sphere Mode. So,
Roundy boy.
people normally think this is for Gouki. Yeah, it's for Gouki. But it's also for a board of Colossus Titan,
Yep.
and Altergeist, and you're staring down a Burning Abyss player with a Beatrice or a Dante with Hydrolander and a Burning Abyss or a BLS.
Yep.
There's too many things this deck hits that people aren't using it for. Especially Altergeist, no effects, your bounce is gone, your Link Turbo's gone, the game's over.
Yep.
It's your 4th, 5th, and 6th copies of basically evenly matched.
Okay. Okay.
This card was amazing throughout the tournament. I even lead 3 times with a multi-faker in hand. Who knows? Maybe that's why I won.
Yeah. I feel like that gets you wins.
It's amazing. This card is busted. It has to be played in Altergeist. There's no ifs, ands, or buts.
All right.
Spend the money and get it.
Hell yeah. Any final thoughts?
It's definitely a tough tournament.
Yeah.
Gouki's still a really hard matchup. FTK goes away. We're gonna have to wait for a Fireball to get hit.
Yep.
This deck's honestly, it's a little toxic, I think, especially if you open the nuts, but it's a really fun deck. And I guess for shout-outs, I want to shout out my friends who came with me, Steven and Nevin.
Hell yeah, shout out
helped
them.
Me practice. Both had a great time here, so
all right.
that's all I got.
Well, thanks for the profile, and we'll see you at the next regional.
Awesome, see you, man.